But there's no doubt he's going to be up against it, because when you don't have that buy-in right at the start, you don't get a honeymoon period. You've got to start well, and he'll need to start well.
This was, I say, my big worry. I've got many worries in life, but somebody actually made that exact point, that the fact that it appears to be, and I hate saying this, right, but it appears to be, no matter where you look, and you've got a wider scope on socials than me, David, I've not seen anybody who's enthused by Russell Martin, right? So when you see so many people who are dead against bringing him in as manager, and I've got to be honest with you, all I can judge it on is the Southampton thing. I'm like you, there's nothing really else to judge it on. But when so many people feel like this about a manager coming in, he has one dodgy draw away at, I don't know, St Mirren. And then all you're going to see is your show's the comments, my show's the comments. Got to go. He's got to go. We knew he wasn't the right man.
Yeah, I mean, but there's no doubt that's a possibility of happening. That's something that we've seen happen before with managers. And it isn't just a Rangers thing. Let's be honest here. Let's not try and take the blame for this as if it was, just solely a Rangers thing. If any club doesn't fancy a manager, then he goes up against it, as opposed to if everyone's really excited and happy and enthused about him coming in, you get that honeymoon period. I don't think any of the names mentioned would have got a very long period before people started to judge, because nobody was coming in that I think really got us all. I mean, there's no candidate that's been mentioned that I was like, it has to be him. Me personally, Gerrard, I would have gone for. But I know a lot of people who disagreed with me on that, quite vocally. So I don't think that there was one unifying candidate that everybody was like, right, let's get him in. David Ancelotti, bit of an unknown, so there was that newness, that excitement. But again, if he'd started slowly, it might be the same thing. What I will say is that clearly, and this is something that we're going to have to get used to as a supporter, the new owners are going to do what they want and what they think is right. And the old board, they were reactive. They did react to fan sentiment. There's no doubt about that, particularly post-Sydney. They reacted to fan sentiment, I think. And, I mean, the Lampard, there's a perfect example. Soonest recommended Lampard. They were going to give him the job. They saw the reaction and they didn't. And they went for Clement. That isn't going to happen with these guys. It's just not going to. It's just not the way they operate. They're confident that their way will be the right way,